Bad news travels fast, but as we all know, uplifting stories of the human spirit, no matter how small, can stick with people for a lifetime.
207's Beth McAvoy has the story of a young man from Maine who just wants to spread good news.
I always just tried to be, nice and genuine to people as much as possible because you never know what people are going through these days.
Tom McGowan is in the business of sharing good news.
My mom had always been, a very positive person, and she's always very genuine, so I probably learned a lot through her.
2 years ago, when he was still in college, Tom launched All Things Good.
Just a feel-good news media company that can, help people put a smile on their face at the end of the day.
Stories are shared on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So what will you find there? Anything from a man having a friendly encounter with Bill Murray to the last two runners in the Pittsburgh Marathon not letting each other quit, to a professor who believes no mother should have to choose between education and motherhood. Stories that, no matter how brief, have a lasting impact.
It's a lot of me digging, researching, finding, you do have to search through a lot of negativity, unfortunately, to find these positive stories.
The stories, pictures, and videos Tom uncovers come from all over the world.
And I want to be as fair as possible to the people who maybe originally created it.
Excuse me? I did the sketch of you.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a really rough year.
Tom gets permission to share each story.
Once COVID hit, it was definitely a huge growth because I think a lot of people were looking for these, feel-good stories, trying to help their mental health.
Over the last 18 months, his following has skyrocketed from 28,000 followers on Instagram to more than 200,000. Some of those fans are well known.
People like Kaylee Cuoco from Big Bang Theory, Courtney Cox from Friends, Allison Hannigan from How I Met Your Mother. It's kind of cool, like when people like that start to recognize what you're doing, you're kind of reaching a bigger audience.
Tom, who grew up in Wyndham, also hosts an All Things Good podcast.
So I've interviewed just everyone from, Jimmy Dennis, who was on death row for a murder he didn't commit, to someone like Allison Levine, who is one of the only people to hike all 7 summits and the North and South Poles. So it's kind of a wide range of people.
You've talked to so many people over the last 2 years, like you said, people who have gone through incredible things, accomplished incredible things. What, if anything, is a common thread that you see in these people?
A lot of these people have like these dreams and goals of theirs and will do anything to get to them. And I just think that that's, amazing story of itself. I've interviewed comedians who have gotten booed off the stage when they're starting. I've interviewed business people who failed. I think it's cool to see, the similarities between all the people I interview, but they're actually nothing alike. But it kind of shows that all of us as humans are, we go through the same things, but we go through it differently as well.
Tom says the word he's spreading is making a difference.
Someone messaged me on the Instagram page and said that she was actually thinking about, contemplating taking her life. And she came across All Things Good, and she said that it actually changed her perspective on humanity and that she would come to our page day to day just to get like that boost that she needs to then go to work and kind of carry on with her day. So, stories like that was kind of like, it kind of like hits you and kind of makes you remember why you do it. So it's kind of nice to have people, that it impacts like that.
Now, All Good Things is based in Portland. Tom is only 26 and hoping to make his feel-good company into a profitable venture. You want some good news in your life? We will have links to All Good Things on our website and app.